Welcome back to the Max Reality. If you've seen my face before, then you know the drill, but if you're new here, I love talking all things reality TV, and today we are doing the first annual 12 Days of Sharkmas. Now you may be thinking to yourself, Max, what is Sharkmas? Well, let me tell you, I will be posting 12 videos all the way up to and including Christmas Day, where I am trying 12 different Shark Tank products that I have never ever tried before and reviewing them for all of you. And our very first inaugural product of Sharkmas is the Pizza Cupcake. The Pizza Cupcake walked into the tank in Season 12, Episode 13. Entrepreneurs Andrea and Michelle walked into the tank looking for $125,000 for 5% on their new innovative pizza snack. And here she is. I got the pepperoni one, and as you can see, their big thing about it is, number one, they use really top quality premium ingredients, but the biggest seller innovation is their dough cupcake it comes in. It's supposed to be light and buttery and flaky, but there's actually not any butter in it, weirdly enough. So, the Pizza Cupcake is a frozen product for grocery shelves. So, as you can imagine, and as is pretty common with businesses like this that enter the tank, a lot of the sharks were kind of put off from the beginning because the frozen food space is so difficult. Luckily, in the tank, they had Lori, who had not recently, but recently enough, done the Bantam Bagels deal, so she felt very prepared, feeling like these businesses could be pretty similar, synergetic. She knew how she could help them, and after a little back and forth about equity and negotiating, they ended up making a deal with Lori for $125,000 for 12.5% equity and 2.5% advisory shares. As far as where are they now, I mean, obviously, I just found them in my local Kroger randomly by accident one day, and I always say if a Shark Tank product ends up in a big retailer by me, they've definitely made it. Then, according to the blog Shark Tank Recap, which I totally 100% recommend them, they're always updating stuff about companies, 10 out of 10 resource. This article was updated last year in August, and it says the company has an estimated net worth of $7 million. So I would say they're doing all right. And then also in the article, I think this information aired in an episode of Shark Tank because, you know, they'll do the little where are they now bits for companies. But it says just 10 months after airing on Shark Tank, the company's lifetime sales went from $300,000 to $3.2 million. The Shark Tank effect is undeniable. It's crazy. And with enough fanfare, I think it's just time to get into the taste test, shall we? Welcome to Cooking with Max, where today we're going to be trying the Pizza Cupcake from Shark Tank. So I found it at Kroger. It was the impetus for deciding to do this Sharkmas thing to try out 12 different products. I saw it by accident. I was like, oh yeah, that was on Shark Tank. I should try it. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we are. So, step one was to preheat the oven to 375. Already done. Now I got my baking sheet. I'm going to put them on. It says serving size is 1 cupcake, and there's 6 in here. I'm going to make 2 because I am starving, and I just don't feel like 1 will be enough. So, we'll see about that. Oh, these are a lot smaller than I thought. Okay, definitely 1 wouldn't be enough. So here's what they look like. Here's like my hand for comparison. So they're a lot smaller than I was picturing. I don't know why I was picturing them bigger considering this is the box. I also didn't remember how many were in there. Yeah, these are teeny tiny. Maybe I'll make 3. Maybe we'll get crazy today. So it just says to put them on a baking sheet for 10 to 12 minutes. And then we're going to cool them for a minute. And then we're going to try them. Let's do it. The kitchen smells so good. Part of it could be because I'm starving, but it smells really good. It still has like 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the timer-ish from my 10-minute timer, and it smells delicious. Here they are. They cooked for 12 minutes, and then I let them sit for a minute, just like the instructions said. They are like crazy greasy. Like the inside of each of them looks super greasy. So we'll see if that makes it kind of weird tasting or not. And here we are. There's there's like so much grease in it. I don't think I got a good video of it. I think it's hard to see, but there's like, I'm gonna go get like a napkin or something. Okay, this will be a better illustration than I could do just from a video. Let's see. That feels like a lot for how little this thing is. That's like kind of crazy, honestly. It also kind of smells like Subway. That's not a bad thing. I do like Subway. It kind of smells like Subway. Let's see. Moment of truth. I feel like it's gonna be super hot. Oh well. Oh. I wasn't ready for that. It wasn't too hot. Waiting the minute worked. It was the perfect temperature. But like, the whole middle came out with that first bite. I thought it was gonna pull like normal pizza, but then as you all just saw, it like all just came out. It is good though. Like, I like the dough. It's good. They talk about one of their major selling points being the little dough muffiny cupcake type thing it's in. And that definitely is, I would agree, the big selling point. I really, really like this dough. That really makes it for me. I have finally eaten all 3 of my little pizza cupcakes, and I am here for my final verdict. First off, as I was already saying, I really like the dough. I think the dough is really what makes it unique, which, to be fair, that is one of the big things they advertise, so you would hope it would be. But the dough is just it was so like light and fluffy, and it just was seasoned really well or flavored really well. Really loved that. Also, really loved the sauce. Those are 2 big things for me, dough and sauce. And both of those in the pizza cupcake were 10 out of 10 out the ballpark for me. Really, really liked that. What I didn't like, number 1, crazy how greasy they were for how little they are. I ended up like blotting the grease out of all of them because it was just like, it was like a little pool. Y'all saw. I don't know what makes them turn out that way, but wasn't a super huge fan of that. Made me nervous, but it still tasted good. So that was what was good about that. Another thing I wasn't the hugest fan of is every time I ate one, it did what it did in that first clip that I showed y'all. The middle like came out. I got better, obviously, because I knew it was going to happen each time, and you kind of have to be strategic so it doesn't immediately just all fall out. But I don't know what would make it, I guess, spread more so it sticks to the dough more or something. But yeah, that middle part coming out every time does make it harder to be like a little snack to hold. So that wasn't my favorite thing in the world. I did kind of like it though, because once I took the middle cheese out, it was just the sauce and the dough, which was personally my favorite part. So it was kind of a negative and a positive, honestly. As far as the pricing and everything of it, the little box of 6 was $10.79 before tax for me. So if we just want to round that to 11, you're looking at around $1.84-ish per little cupcake, which I definitely think it's worth it. Like I said, I think it's a nice, if you want like a little elevated snack, if you're looking for something just like a little better than like a Hot Pocket or a pizza roll, I would definitely go this avenue. Or if you're like looking for something fun to put out at a party, I could definitely see getting a couple boxes of these, setting them out all cute, easy to grab. I'm a fan. I can see me buying more of these in the future. I don't think it'd be an all the time thing, because I do like them, but also it's kind of like pizza rolls. It's like I'll be in a mood for something like that and I'll go get it. But overall, I'd recommend it. If you like that sort of thing, if you're a big pizza person, I have been in a huge pizza mood lately for some reason. So this was the perfect time for me to review this product, because I don't know what it's been. I've been craving pizza all the time. So this came at the perfect time to do a little review for y'all. And I was pleased. I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't really sure what it was going to taste like. And I, for one, really liked it. I give it my stamp of approval. On my Shark Tank 0 out of 5 scale, I think this is a solid 4. I think the price is good. I think it delivers what it says it'll deliver. I had a few little critiques, so I don't feel like I can make it a 5 out of 5, just like wow. But solid 4 and a great way to start out Sharkmas. And thank you all for celebrating the first day and first ever 12 days of Sharkmas with me. That was my first take trying the new outro I'm trying to do for this, so I'm leaving that in. I think it was great. As always, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. It means a lot to me, especially if you're checking out this new little series I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put a lot into it, and it means a lot to me, so I hope y'all have fun watching the 12 days of Sharkmas with me. If you're one of those people who's sitting here looking at a calendar and thinking to yourself, Max, today, if you're going to post a video every day, including Christmas Day, that's 13 days, not 12 days. Never fear, that's because next Friday will be a normal Shark Tank recap video. It'll actually be the Shark Tank holiday special video, so that will be next Friday, and that will be that 13th that's in there. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it. If you want to see the rest of the 12 days of Sharkmas, don't forget to subscribe. Or if you just like reality TV in general, check out the channel. It's a good time over here. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before my 3-year anniversary next year, so if you want to help me with that and give me a little Christmas present, I would be overjoyed. As always, I want to hear your thoughts, feelings, opinions, all that and more down below in the comments. And until tomorrow, I'll see y'all in the next one.